We're missing the point here. This boy, let's say he's a product of a filthy neighborhood and a broken home. We can't help that. We're not here to go into reasons why slums are breeding grounds for criminals. They are. I know it. So do you. The children who come out of slum backgrounds are potential menaces to our society.
Yeah, you said it there. I don't want any part of them, believe me.
I've lived in a slum all my life.
Oh. Now, wait a second.
I used to stay in a backyard that was full of garbage and maybe still smells on me.
Now let's be reasonable. There's nothing personal.
There is something personal.
Come on, fella. We didn't mean you. It's not to be so sensitive. We actually.
This sensitivity I can understand.
Now, gentlemen, let's stop bickering. It's your turn, mate.
Sorry, I thought you were all going to convince me. Wasn't that the idea?
Oh, of course, I forgot about that.
Well, what difference does it make? I mean, he's the one keeping us in here for a million years anyway, so can't we just hear what he's got to say?
No, hang on here. We decided on some rules, and I think we're going to stick to those rules.
Stop being such a kid, will you?
What do you mean, a kid?
What do you think I mean? K-I-D, kid!
Now listen, just because I try and keep all of this responsibility, you know what? Take it then. Take all of this responsibility.
Calm down. What are you getting so hot about?
Are you telling me to calm down? You know what? Take this chair over here and tell me to calm down.
Did you all see such a thing?
Was that supposed to be funny over here?
Important. Just forget it. The whole thing isn't important.
Unimportant? Hey, you try this now, huh?
I don't want to try this. This is your job, and you're doing a beautiful job.
I had a peculiar feeling about it. The defense counsel never really conducted a thorough cross-examination. The lawyer himself. He was hired by the court to defend the boy. He hardly seemed interested. Really, too many questions were left unasked.
What about the questions that were asked? For instance, talk about that cute little switch knife the upright kid admitted buying.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's get it in here. Mr. Foreman, can we get the knife, please?
Yes, of course.
I don't even see the reason why to look at it again. Oh, it looks like.
Yes, I heard you.
Oh, this is going to get ages.
Knife is a pretty strong piece of evidence, don't you agree?
I do.
The boy admits going out of his house at 8 o'clock after being slapped by his
punched.
father. Or punched. He went to a neighborhood store and bought a switch knife. The storekeeper was arrested the following day after identifying selling it to the boy. Now, this isn't what you call one of your ordinary knives. It had a very unusually carved handle. The storekeeper identified it and said it was the only one of its kind he had in stock. Why did the boy get it? As a present for his friend, he says. Am I right so far?
Right.
The boy claims that on his way home, the knife must have fallen through a hole in his pocket and that he never saw it again. Now there's your story, gentlemen. You know what actually happened. The boy went home, a few hours later stabbed his father with it, and even remembered to wipe off the fingerprints. Everyone connected with the case identified this knife. Now, are you trying to tell me that somebody picked it up off the street, went to the boy's house, and stabbed his father with it just to be amusing?
No, I'm simply saying that it's possible. I'm saying it's possible the boy lost the knife, and that somebody else picked it up and stabbed his father. Just saying it's possible.
Take a look at that knife. It's a very strange knife. I've never seen one like it before in my life. And neither had the storekeeper who sold it to him. Aren't you trying to make us accept a pretty incredible coincidence?
I'm not trying to make anyone accept anything here. I'm just saying it's possible.
I'm saying it's not possible! Oh.
Where did that come from?
Calm down, gentlemen, calm down.
It's the same knife.
Gentlemen.
What are you trying to do?
Very good.
Where did you get it?
Got it from a junk store around the corner from the boy's house. Cost me $2.
Now listen to me. You pulled a really smart trick here, but you proved absolutely zero. What if there were 10 knives like that? So what?
Maybe there are.
Well, what does it mean? If I have another knife like that, it's the discovery of the age or something.
He may have lied. You think he lied?
You don't have to ask me that question. You know my answer. He lied.
How about you? Do you think he lied?
That's a stupid question. Of course he lied.
And how about you? Do you really think he lied?
I don't know.
Listen! Look at. What are you, huh? Are you the man's lawyer? The state therapist who think he's guilty, and you're alone. If you want to hang this jury and be that stubborn, then do it. The boy, he'll be tried again and found guilty, just as he was born.
He probably will.
So what are you going to do about it? We can be here all night.
It's only one night. A man may die.
Well, whose fault is
How do
that?
you like that? Do you think somebody forced them to
Look
do
at
it?
his mother.
I've got better things to do.
What's in here?
I want
We
another
all
vote.
have to talk at once.
I want another vote.
Gentlemen, another vote has been called for. Now, let's do it this way. I call guilty and you raise your hands. You call not guilty, you raise your hands. All those in favor of guilty, please raise your hands now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, not guilty, please.
Maybe it'll be better.
By secret ballot.
Let's do a secret
Yeah.
ballot.
Secret
ballot. This is getting us nowhere.
Alright,
Exactly.
alright, gentlemen, pass these out then.
Let's do secret ballot. And I'll abstain.
What?
Yeah, you 10 men, you vote. If there is still 10 votes for guilty at the end,
Right.
I'll give in mine. We finish this here and now.
Give one more.
You need to spend it.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, gentlemen, I have your votes. They are guilty, 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 not guilty, guilty.
How do you like that?
Who was it? I think I would like to know you.
Excuse me. We agreed that this was a secret ballot, didn't we? If the gentleman wants it to remain secret.
What do you mean? There are no secrets in here. I know who it was. What's the matter with you? You come and you change, you vote guilty, then the slick preacher starts to tear your heart out of this young kid who couldn't help becoming a murderer. Change your vote. It's the most sickening thing I've ever heard.
Hold it. This is a jury, not a ring for fury.
Hold it. Hold it. You're trying to put a guilty man into the chair where he belongs, and another person that penalty should be fairy tales?
Now, just a minute.
Please, I want to say something here. I always thought that a man was entitled to have unpopular opinions in this country. This is the reason I came here. I want the right to disagree. In my own country, I'm ashamed to say that.
What do we have to listen to now? The whole history of your country?
Sit down!
Do you really think we care about the fucking history of your country?